Share screen with your audience. What was that?
Well, hello there, all three of you that are waiting. Hope y'all haven't been waiting too long. We're here now. Hello.
Hi, everybody.
Oh, well, who are you and where are you from? We'll see who those three people are. Don't forget the thumbs up button, too.
Oh, there's 5 and 1 thumbs up. Yay.
We're huge on the internet.
Yeah, you're huge on the internet. Hey,
Hi,
Corey.
And Brent.
Yeah, go Canada. Canada is kicking some butt today.
You Canadians, y'all ain't got nothing else better to do you? Watch a couple old hillbillies.
That's all right. We appreciate it.
We do.
Yeah, look, all
Just
right.
shoveling.
Look, 3 of you. Wow, that is crazy. Awesome.
I'm huge in Canada.
Oh, way to go, Corey. Glad you're getting over COVID. Yes, that's a good thing.
Ooh, yeah, nasty.
Hey, Elrad. Wait a minute, Elrad. Ottawa, Ontario, now California. What are you doing?
Man, you're on the move, ain't you?
You're moving fast.
We are doing great, Brent. Thanks for asking.
Yeah.
Or saying. I guess you didn't ask. Well, there's an American from Oregon.
Yeah.
Do you hate it when people say Oregon?
Oh, hey, Lacrosse 55. Miss Hillbilly couldn't even watch it. When he cut that pipe and that poop came out, that was all she could do. I had to fast forward. I was one of those weak stomachs. No.
Boys, you got to keep your sawzall blade lubricated. How better to do it? And blades will last forever if you lubricate them.
10 days, just got back to work. Wow. Well, we're glad y'all are better, Corey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a John Ray from East Texas.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know. Everybody I didn't know what to expect from that video, but over 2,000 people watched it. Then it actually the average view time was pretty good on that video. So thank y'all. Y'all hung in there.
This y'all didn't. And no, I didn't wash those rags. No, I hope those rags went in the trash. But I'm sure they did. It's hard to tell.
I saved them rags for later to blow my nose on.
Look, y'all got him all choked up over here.
Oh.
Look at how many.
Yeah, I was. Y'all may think I'm crazy, which I might be. I was really excited to go do that job because I was like, this is going to be an awesome video because I knew what it was. I knew what it was when they called.
He told me what it was.
And I was like, woohoo, this is going to be a good video. I don't know if anybody's going to watch it, but it's going to be a good one. and it did not disappoint.
That's Jerry.
It did not. It did not disappoint. Yeah, so I'm really glad that job came along. I don't know what in the world I got in my throat all of a sudden.
Yes, Rick, we're ready for the snow. Yeah, always ready for the snow. It'll be 50-some degrees next Monday, so it's all right. Let it snow Saturday. Hey, Larry Rogers from Vancouver Island, Canada. Appreciate you're here.
Yeah, there's a lot of y'all in there tonight, so we may not be able to answer every comment. But,
answer every comment?
Yeah, but we really appreciate y'all being here.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how many of you made it all the way through the poop pyramid video? I know she did, but I know I got a lot of RV techs that watch. How many of y'all have attacked a poop pyramid like that? Corey met 100%. Yay!
But he was already sick, so it didn't matter. Oh,
retired railroad RVer. That's a cool name.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks for stopping by, James.
Mm-hmm.
John, y'all know what this is? Internet, what is that?
What is that, John? Do we want to know?
Oh wow, Elrad, yeah. Yeah, I had one time. It was a travel trailer, and the guy was putting hemorrhoid wipes in the toilet, and y'all, that was horrible. That was one that I don't even want to remember usually, much less have videoed. I mean, I wasn't doing video back then, but it was terrible. I just had to. I had a awning wand, and I took the valve off and everything, and I just started pulling it out of the tank, just one little bit at a time, and it was terrible, 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 terrible.
Making me sick.
And yeah, I told the dude, I said, if you ever call me back and I find one wipe in there, I'm leaving, because that's silly. He said, "Sis, they're flushable." No, they're not.
They're not even flushable for your own toilet at home, let alone in a camper. Jeff Cameron came to see us today.
Yep. He just left a little bit ago.
Just left.
We asked him to stay around, and he said he couldn't this evening, but he might some other day.
Yeah, he said he might stop by for a...
But yeah, Marshall, it was pretty thick, dude. I actually had one time that was so hard that I never got broke up with the same screwdriver. Yeah, it was hard as a rock. Yeah, Lacrosse 55. Well, I mean, you can use your toilet in your travel trailer, but you just have to match the tank. But I've known a lot of people that use them for vacation that never use the toilet. They may have the camper for years, and maybe a couple people tinkle in it, and that's about it. But you can use it, guys. You just got to take care of it. B.A. Humdinger, hey bud, how are you?
And there's good old Red.
Good old Red.
Hey Red.
And Doug. I'm feeling great, Doug.
Thank you for asking.
Yeah.
He's looking great too, isn't he, guys? He's pretty.
Yeah. Get my beard back.
If he would just keep it right like this.
No.
Yes, right like that.
As long as possible. I got to angle down. Like down in this range. Yeah.
No.
Okay. Y'all see, I'm not as round as I used to be. Any of you guys watch the other channel where I talk about my trying to lose weight? I know some of you do.
Yeah.
And if you don't know about it, I do have another channel, Hillbilly RV Behind the Curtain. It's kind of other things that I do, personal life stuff and other things. John says 5 of those. LOL 4. Oh. Okay, John.
Thank you, John. We were slow. We're slow on the uptake.
I've never seen that one. Huh? I've never seen that one. Brent says, I wish I had the time to come help you for a couple of days. Been busy with HVAC. Not sure.
I'm sure
I could learn something. Oh, I don't know. I'm not very smart.
Yes, he is.
I could probably teach you how not to do stuff.
Well, you can watch the videos and learn that.
Well, yeah, you don't even have to come visit. Learn stuff like that.
But you're more welcome to come visit, Brent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, as long as you're not crazy or nothing. Don't need no crazy people coming to visit.
Well, we've had plenty of crazy people. Anybody that watches your YouTube channel is pretty much crazy.
They can't be right, that's for sure.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, you're not firing on all 8 cylinders if you're watching this
Sure
mess. Well, we do have some big announcements. Can't tell you what they are. No, we are working on a collaboration with another big channel, another RV channel. Don't know whether that's going to work out or not, And I think if it does, I think you guys are really going to enjoy that. It'll be that split screen thing where that person's on one side and we're on the other, and like we did with Darren. What's that? December, November?
No, it's
It's fall,
August of last
really
year.
Early fall or
Yeah.
late summer. Yeah.
Hey Jerry, hey Ian.
Hey Jerry. Oh, and Ann. Yeah, I know. Y'all ain't right neither. It's running. It's just rampant. News stream? No. No, nobody wants to see that,
Is it
Elrad.
Tony?
Nope.
No.
I'm not gonna tell you who it is,
No,
but it's not Tony.
No.
But yeah, we're trying to work that out. He's a busy feller, and we're busy people, and we're trying to work it out. So I don't know if it'll happen, but we'll try.
And when it does, you'll know.
Yeah, and if it don't happen, you may
You
never
will
know.
not know.
You may never know. So yeah, and there may be some other stuff coming down the pike too. I can't say what it is yet because it's definitely not even in the pipe. But hopefully it'll be in the pipe soon, right, Jerry? And so I'm really excited about that. See what happens with that, because Jerry's helped me out with that. Appreciate that. So we'll see.
Duke's World, you're the second person in here tonight telling us that they've had the C19, and we're sorry that you're sick, but we're thankful you're on the mend.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all stay healthy out there.
Yeah, y'all are out west. Y'all just keep that crap out there.
Yeah, don't bring it out here.
Yay. Hey, Bill.
Hey,
how's Florida?
I hate it for you, buddy. Florida. Man. It's gotta suck.
Hey, Bill, I love your idea, though. That's awesome.
No.
Oh.
Hey, Tom and Julie from Missouri.
Yeah. Glad to have you.
Cross says our city water is cracked at the input behind the wall. In other words, leaks at the input. Not sure how to approach walls. Just take the three screws on the outside off. You usually pull that out enough to get to it.
Hey.
What?
That's my job.
Oh, my bad. Well, you weren't doing it.
You didn't give me a chance.
Oh, well.
See, guys, he's taking my job. Heck. I guess I'm going to quit. No, we didn't get a new trailer, Elrad. No. Yeah, no. Y'all saw my camper and trailer last time, right? Yeah. That's going to be the closest I'm ever going to get.
Yeah, on the Poop Pyramid video, about Johnny Rocket. It was funny. He commented. I haven't seen Johnny in there yet. He commented when he first started the RV business. I guess he was working for his father-in-law. And he's wondering why his father-in-law kept tubs of Vaseline around. He said, "Now I know why." That's awesome for slathering up in pipes to use for them, because I'll use it on even an 1.5 or 2-inch drain. If I'm using that Fernco, I'll slather the pipes up, and that way you can slide those Ferncos back and forth. It makes it nice. So if y'all using Ferncos and you're not using Vaseline to lube the pipe up, you're missing out.
Well, how was Quartzsite, Duke? I saw a video about a camper burning up there. I don't know if it was, in the last week or whatever. But yeah, that's a place I'd like to go visit.
No, you get COVID.
He got COVID when he got home. The next day it hit.
Yeah, but you know where he caught it? Quartzsite. I ain't going to Quartzsite.
Oh, you catch it when you walk outside.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the same video. Since we're talking about that video, it was on my list to talk about. A lot of people wanted to know if I charged extra for stuff like that. Well, no, it's part of RV. It's not the part everybody wants to do or talk about or see, because the customer, she didn't want nothing to do with it. She's like, no. I said, you want to see? She, oh no. uh, but no, I didn't charge extra for that. Uh, it's just part of the RV. I mean, we all do it, people. We all do it. Yeah, and uh, Scott Hill, I thought he was cute too. He compared me to Mike Rowe.
Dirty jobs. Hey, you should get Micro to come out and do a poop pyramid with you. Corey, $200 per hour would have been awesome, because
No.
I would have charged that.
Yeah, we can't quite get that here.
No, not at all.
And I'm actually behind. I've needed to raise my labor rate for years. I'm really behind the other RV dealers in our area. Yeah, I'm probably about $50 behind. So
$200 poop per hour.
yeah. So yeah, I do need to raise my labor rate, but I don't. I mean, working people seem like they struggle at my current labor rate, so I don't know.
Do you believe in putting anodes in Atwood hot water tanks, especially older ones?
No. So I think the aluminum tank, you really don't have to. I mean, they go bad. The tank's going to go bad, eventually. It depends on your water. If you're in Southern West Virginia, it's going to go bad probably about 5 or 6 years. But if you live in it. But no, I don't know. I don't know that it does any good, because it's a whole, I don't know. They're great in a steel tank. And because even your household water heaters, have an anode rod, but they're steel tanks. So I don't know.
Bill wants to know, since you did the poop pyramid, does that mean you'll help him with change his black tank valve?
No. Yes, I would, Bill, if y'all were traveling through, because I actually got one I need to get rid of, a remote valve.
Hey, there you go, Bill. You and Debbie need to stop by on your way through Tamarack. You know where.
We'll make a mess in Tamarack parking lot, and they'll be happy, I'm sure. 180 here in Cali, 225 to show up.
Wow.
Yeah, and a lot of people, I know a lot of mobile guys are doing that too, just charging like a flat fee to show up. But I bet your radius of business is really small too, isn't it? As I'm traveling up to an hour each way. But that's the limit. I won't go past that. So it makes a 2-hour round trip, and I'm just charging my labor rate. And because I heard about a guy in Florida, I think it was in Florida, he charges $500 just to show up.
Sure.
I mean, he might be just 3 streets away, and he charges $500 to show up. So I can't do that, but. Okay. Probably should, but I don't. I can't.
Peter says, oh, good. Hot water heater question. My pressure release valve drips for a bit every morning. Need to replace it?
Maybe. If it just leaks in the morning, though, it's probably a pressure thing. Are you running your water pressure regulator? Because, city water systems pressure fluctuates from morning to night and stuff. Depends on how many people are using water at that particular time. But we see that a lot here. We got a campground here that has crazy pressure. I mean, like 75, 80 psi. And campers come in, they call me, we got leaks everywhere. I'm like, put your pressure regulator in and probably be okay. If not, give me a call. And I never hear from them. And then I got some people in that campground that just flat refuse to put the pressure regulator in, and they have water leaks all the time, and I go fix them. Bam. I can't understand some people.
Yes, I do. Just in the morning. Then good for rest of the day.
So you have your pressure regulator in?
Yes, he does.
Okay. Well, the pop-off valve goes bad. It's because it works off pressure or temperature. It's reading both. So if it gets over pressure or over temperature, it's it's going to it's going to have a it's going to ooze or drip or whatever. So yeah, I mean they go bad. I change them all the time. I keep a half inch and a 3/4 inch on the truck all the time. When I sell it, I replace it because we go through them pretty good here. But our water's horrible.
John Thompson says, I'm baffled by the time delay relay on my Suburban SF30.
Wow, do you actually have one so old it's actually got a time delay relay? Because that's what that's called.
Oh, okay.
Or just a time delay. Just the the delay from when it's calling for temperature to actually starts a fan and then tries to ignite. Or what are you talking about there? Need to clarify a little bit.
While he's clarifying, we'll go to Lacrosse 55. My stupid move was putting the brass pressure regulator at the city water in and caused the crack. My stupid moved. Dumb.
Need to spell check. That's
I like that.
spell check, please. I'm getting so many comments. I can't make heads or tails. It's like none of the words are spelled right. There's no punctuation, and it's just like random words. I don't even know how to answer those. I usually just go, "What?" question mark, and I never hear from them. So please spell check.
Okay. John said, I ordered a new one and they sent me one that's 24 volt and it's a different shape. So now I don't know where the wires go. I can't mash them up. I'm confused.
You actually have a 24-volt furnace?
Suburban. Where was it? He's a Suburban SF30. Yeah.
Should be 12 volt. They make 12-volt furnaces and they make 110-volt furnaces. I don't know about no 24-volt furnace. I think they'll handle up to 24 volts. But I don't think they make a 24-volt furnace unless they make something I don't know about. It's a real oddity to see and I don't even know if they do it anymore. They used to put 110-volt furnaces in park models, but I haven't seen one of them in forever. So I don't think they do that anymore because I think the boards run off 24 volt for the control, like a residential, heat pump or furnace or whatever. And I don't know about a 24 volt RV furnace.
Pete says he'll replace it. Philip Morse says, hello from the Quiet Ozarks. Hey, Philip. How long to the water PSI gauge last and how to test them for accuracy?
You talking about the regulator that has the gauge on it? I don't know how you test it for accuracy. I really don't. I don't know. I don't know how long they'd last. They're all brass inside, so they should last as long as your water's not like it is here. Our water eats everything. We had a leak in our shower, in our master bath, and I thought it was leaking where the head goes on the pipe, the shower head, and I finally tore into it. No, it had eat the plastic pipe because there was plastic pipe coming out of the wall that the head screwed on. It had a pitted hole. Our water had eaten a hole in a plastic pipe. So yeah, our water's terrible. I think I've said it.
All right. So Bill King says had to change out our Suburban magnesium anode rod to aluminum zinc as we were getting rotten egg smell with new anode rod smell went away.
Huh. I don't think I'd heard of that one.
John Thompson says it's 12 volt, but the part is a time delay relay and it's 24 volt.
A separate time delay relay? That's an old furnace, right? The very old furnace.
And Douglas Baker says, Kenny had my first mouse suicide by furnace fan yesterday. Messy cleanup. Yep.
Aren't those awesome, Doug? I love those. Just spins her guts out.
That's as bad as a poop pyramid.
Smells worse. I'll tell you that. Burning mouse. I'd rather smell poop as burning mouse. I don't like that smell. Harold 5569, he's a sick puppy too. He commented on that video. Ooh, yummy. We had a lot of fun with that video. I'm glad y'all liked it because like I said, I didn't know how it was going to go, and so I really appreciate everybody that watched that and everybody that commented because it was fun to do, and it's been fun with reading the comments and answering the comments. I was hoping Frau RV be in here. He thanked me for showing what RV tech's life is really like and showing the real world. So yep, no problem with that. Y'all know me. I'm always real. So,
dude, glad you came. See you sometime.
See you, bud.
Soon.
I know. I said we was going to do 2 of these a month a while back, but we have not. We've just been busy. We just haven't had time to do 2 of these a month, so I guess we could make time, but we haven't made the time, I guess. Y'all ever do that? Y'all want to do something, but you just don't make the time to do it? Yeah, it's not good.
Hey, Vester. Jerry Olding. Hi, doing winter maintenance on motorhome and realized my furnace is diesel, not propane.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's probably hydronic furnace, right? Like an aqua hot or there's a couple. There's a couple.
John 95 is a 95.
Yeah, okay. It probably does have time delay relay. Wow, I haven't seen one of them in forever. Yeah, those time delay relays used to be. We used to have to replace those things all the time. They were poor quality, or just they worked too hard. As far as wiring it, I don't know. Did you get one exactly like you had? I mean,
no, he said that he has a 12 volt and they sent him a 24 volt.
Yeah, I don't think that'll work.
And that's why his wires, he can't get the wires to mesh up. And he's confused.
Shoot me an email, John, with some more information, pictures or something. And who made the time delay relay that you're trying to put in there? Is it like really big? It's like 6 times bigger than the time delay relay that came out of there, because the old ones they were just a really small relay, like maybe an inch by inch, maybe an inch and a quarter tall or something, with 4 posts on them. Because I've got some on the truck that I ordered that were huge. They worked good, but they were huge, and I think I ordered 3 of them back in the day, and I still got 2 because we don't see those furnaces anymore.
Hello.
Go ahead.
Oh, sorry. Vester, hello. Glad to see you. They're from Southwest Virginia. Southwestern Virginia.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we are doing good. Thank you for asking. And Larry Rogers says, I replaced a burner and an igniter in a Suburban furnace without taking the unit out. Do you recommend pulling it out and checking the whole unit, though it's working now?
Oh. I'm sorry. Jerry decided to text me rather than say something on here.
That's all right.
Let me talk to
he's a man, guys, and he can't multitask. But Mrs. Hillbilly's here, so I'll just see. Jerry, yes, his beard is looking very good.
Mm-hmm. Wait till it's way down here.
If it would stay where it is, it's great. Yeah, but he's got to look like an old, nasty.
When I can tuck it under my arm, it'll be about right.
No. No. All right, so let's go back up to Larry. I replaced a burner and igniter in a Suburban furnace without taking the unit out. Do you recommend pulling it out and checking the whole unit, though it's working now?
No, because apparently it had the outside door. So no, I mean I don't pull the furnace unless I have to. Um, should we every time and inspect the burner? The
Assembly and stuff.
Yeah, to check for cracks and stuff, probably. But if we don't have to pull the furnace, we just don't. So yeah, I don't know.
Philip
That's
Morris,
a toughie. If it were mine, maybe. I don't know.
Philip Morris says is it best replace a Coleman Mark Squirrel gauge or a knockoff brand?
I always like to use OEM on stuff like that if I can. The only thing I don't like OEM is control boards. I really like my dinosaur boards. If the furnace or whatever's not under warranty, I want to do the dinosaur.
John says no, it gets hot on the relay. He's going to show you pics. So he's going to send you some pics.
You just email that to me and I'll try and help you. If anybody else needs help, just go to my website, email me. I'll try and help you if I can. If
John wants to know where to send the pics, so give him the email address on here. Say it out
loud. Just go to my website, hillbillyrv.net, and you'll see a link there to send me an email to hillbillyrvwv@gmail.com. But there's just a link on the website. It's a lot easier. Yeah. hillbillyrv.net.
All right. We're done.
Peter, I'm sorry. You blame Jerry. He's the one that texted me.
So did anybody else have a text we didn't know about? Oh, that's funny.
Do you love when you're in a crowd of people now and somebody's phone dings, everybody pulls their phones out? I think it's funny. But we all do it. Even if it's not a ringtone, a tone that you have on your phone, you still have to pull your phone out and look at it. Yeah, it's just a funny world we live in now. If you can get past all the sad stuff. Well, let me look at my list here, see what else we need to talk about.
And if y'all have any other questions, keep them coming. Give Mrs. Hillbilly something to do.
Oh yeah, I guess it was the last video I did. The people that drove off before raising up their electric tongue jack. I don't know if I ever seen one bent that good. I mean, that thing was awesome. It's like a 45-degree angle. It's because somebody, just Jerry, not Jerry Widener, but somebody named Jerry, or maybe it was Jerry, I don't know, but they commented, should have laid off a few rows before I cut it off, like plowing the ground. Yeah, because it would have done that, I think. It was pretty good.
Dave has a question. He wants to know, can he ask what you would use on TPO roofs? I use alpha and not happy with the way it attracts dirt.
Well, the thing about it, you have to use what's been used before. If it's silicone based, you have to use silicone. If it's a Dicor, I don't know what the basis of Dicor is, but if it's the same, you have to use something similar. You can't mix and match. So, be honest with you, if you want to know anything about roof sealing and adhesives and stuff, AZ Expert's the place to go. I've learned so much from his YouTube channel because I've done stuff wrong for years. I've dozens and dozens of Winnebagos. I went up and change a vent or something and take off silicone based sealer and put Dicor back, and I know that didn't work. It probably let go and started leaking probably within a year. But I didn't know any better. And
Well, you just said you knew that.
well, I knew it didn't. I know it don't last now.
Okay. There. You needed to clarify because you said
No, I didn't know about that until
you watched Daisy Expert.
Yeah, until I watched James, and yeah, I learned a lot from him. So yeah, if I have any question about anything about a roof, I go watch his channel.
Good evening, Microwave Soda. Good to see
bud.
you. And Peter says, so it seems that there's a fifth wheel frame flex issue going on.
Has been for years.
Yeah.
Yep. See you, Jerry.
Bye, Jerry. Bye, Ian.
No, I can't do anything with that windshield. That's what he texted me about.
Oh.
No, I can't do anything with that windshield. I thought you were talking about a window and I forget y'all got a motor home, but yeah, no, can't hurry up you, bud. Sorry. All I can do is slather silicone on it and that don't work.
No. Jerry can do that.
Yeah, anybody can do that.
Yeah.
Any yahoo
can do that. It wouldn't look good, but I could do it.
But y'all have a good evening, Jerry. Oh yeah, because that's the job. Before I even turned, I hadn't been on that job. That's at the tongue jack job. I hadn't been there 60 seconds. Hadn't even turned the camera on, and I was already bleeding. She asked me to look at something under her truck, and I got down to look under her truck and caught my arm right there on something sharp, and there I was. I'd sprung a leak before I ever got started. I barely got out of the van. I already sprung a leak.
Randall W20 wants to know who was the YouTube channel you just recommended. Sorry, he missed it.
AZ Expert. Oh, Jerry. Okay, yeah. All those. Yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'd like to do that. Yeah, I'm sorry. I zoned out. I forgot what we had talked about a couple months ago. Yeah.
Because Miss Hillbilly's coming down with him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, no, we're not going to Florida.
He's not in Florida. He's in North Carolina.
Oh, Jerry. Oh, that's right.
Hello.
See, Jerry, you can't.
Jerry, I'm sorry. He's missing a little bit. Miss Hillbilly doesn't forget when she gets to go on a trip. Sorry, because she doesn't get to go on many. All right, so
lands on my tags.
Wow. I hope you're wearing steel toes, Microwave.
That's funny.
Well, Larry Rogers, we appreciate you. Sorry if we missed you, but thanks for stopping by. Vester wants to know, have you had any rough jobs lately? Did you see the poop pyramid? That to me would be pretty rough. That was disgusting.
No, I thought I had a bunch of easy peasies here lately, man. Upcoming video, people said they had a rain leak, and I went down there and looked and like, well, there's your problem, lady, right there. So it's pretty easy to find.
What was it?
No, I can't.
Oh, you can't tell. That's right. Sorry, guys.
If I tell them now, they won't watch a video.
Well, I might not want to watch video. Tell me what it was.
I got to keep them in suspense, man.
Oh my.
Randall W20.
Yeah.
Well, you're welcome. We appreciate you.
Yeah. He was the one that you answered, Daisy Expert.
Oh, yeah.
He's really having a bad one, guys.
There's been a lot of comments fly by here. Man, there's been a little over 50 people in here a few times. I really appreciate all that.
Yeah, it's been great.
Yeah.
I really liked the video on the fried shore plug. What was that? Was that a defect?
Certainly was. It fried. I don't know. They go bad. Yes, I had two short cord videos there right in a row. One was at the trailer and one was at the pedestal. I don't know, man. They get bad. The connection gets bad. It gets a little dirty. It gets a little corroded, and it gets worse. And then it starts arcing and sparking, and it gets worse, and before you know it, it's blowed up. So I don't know what caused. It's just I don't know, just crappy stuff they build RVs with.
Miss Hillbilly has a question.
Go.
So one was at the plug, and one was at the
One was at the pedestal.
pedestal.
One was at the camper.
Okay. All right. One was pedestal. One was camper. Pedestal one. Could it have been
Well,
the
it
pedestal
was laying.
and not
It
the
was
actual?
laying. It was laying on the ground. It was. They had a the pedestal was pretty low to the ground. They had a y'all seen it. It had the surge protector on it, and the short cord plug where it plugged into the protector. That it was laying on the ground. That's probably what caused that one.
Okay. All right. Well,
We've had a super wet.
and it was
Winter.
laying in water then, apparently,
Well,
or
just
on
laying in
wet
the tall
ground.
grass. So it was wet all the time.
See, now I watched that one, but that doesn't mean anything to me. So
well,
that's
water and
why.
electricity don't mix.
They don't.
No.
Oh,
It's
okay.
like oil and water. They don't mix.
Oh, okay. You and
Water.
I mix.
Water and electricity don't mix. So you'll never see water and electricity married.
I don't know. What's that Walt Disney show where the fire and water want to get married and their parents get upset? I don't know. It's some Disney
that's
show.
not going to work well.
Yeah.
I don't believe.
Yeah. But anyways,
Uh,
sorry.
But yeah, the electric tongue jack video shows you why you always do a walk around before you pull out. I don't know how they must have had that. I mean, I don't know how they did that. To be honest with you, that's pretty incredible. It took some effort to do that, I believe. But we got them fixed up. Could y'all believe? Because I didn't edit that and I didn't speed that. Could y'all believe how fast that Sawzall blade went through that jack? I thought, man, I'm gonna gnaw on that thing for 20 minutes. Nope, it just went through that thing like butter.
Philip, we used to fish. We both did. Loved to bass and cat. Yeah. Don't anymore.
No, don't have a good place to do it.
Yeah, that is so true. Microwave soda. We get the
RV Pro
Mac. Yeah.
Actually, last month, RV shipments was up a little bit, like 2% for the first time in like 2-3 years. So yeah, no, the RV business industry's hurt right now.
Kurt, hello. We're glad to see you on here. He says, I have changed my water pump, ran city water and still air pockets in my faucet. Also have an instant hot water heater and it always percolates. How do you get air out of your lines?
They self-purge. If you're getting air out of the city field, maybe they're working on a pipe down the road. That happens here all the time. Our water's terrible. Our water lines from the municipal water break all the time. Between our house and about 3 miles away, and whenever they do that, we get air for days. I don't know. Maybe that's because I've had that happen. I was working on a RV one time, checking or something going on with the AC power, and I'm checking it, and all of a sudden I'm getting just I'm losing power, and I can't find power anywhere, and I'm like, what in the world? And I scratched my head and tested and scratched my head, and finally went out, and there was somebody else in the campground. I was like, "Hey, you got power?" They're like, "No, it went out a little bit ago." I was like, "Are you serious?" So the utility had gone, lost power. So yeah, that was really bad. And I've been working on water systems, and the water company, has an issue upstream and cut the water off and throw me for a loop too. So yeah. If you continue to get air, maybe it's coming out of the municipal water. Or you got if you're getting air using your water pump, you might have a little hole on the suction side of water pump, between the water pump and your freshwater tank.
Kevin Coop. That saw went through the jack as fast as the guy stealing a catalytic converter.
I'll tell you what, if you're going to steal a catalytic converter, that's the blade you'd want, I think. That thing just flew through there. But I just barely missed that big old bolt. It goes down the middle of that thing. I didn't show y'all, but I missed that bolt by like a quarter inch. If I'd have hit that bolt, it'd have been much slower.
Vester says he lives next to the lake at the boat ramp, and it is a show. I don't know how many people put their boat in and forget the plug and don't know what to do. If nothing else, stick your finger in it.
Yeah.
Kevin says thank you.
It's fun watching them back down the ramp too, ain't it? It's like sitting in an RV park and watching some newbie try and back a trailer in a couple spots away from you, and then try and get their awning out, and everybody's just sitting watching. Y'all don't do that though, right? No, surely not.
Vester does.
We have actually, I've watched a lot of videos, but we have actually gone to a lake near here and watched people back into their boat ramp for a little bit, and it's like world's best entertainment. Well, that's sad, Philip. I don't think it was my saw though. No.
Now we haven't been to the Ozarks lately. He won't leave West Virginia.
You can't frame me.
Yeah, our church had catalytic converters stolen off our bus and off of our vans. So yeah. They're stealing them right and left.
Yeah, I'd love to know how they sell them. That's the people they should arrest. Everybody that buys those things should get arrested immediately. You know what? And before you know it, there wouldn't be any catalytic converters stolen, because why steal it if you can't sell it? Okay, that's the end of that.
Lawn chair and a 6-pack. That's awesome, Red. Red says he does it. He sits at the lawn chair with a 6-pack for entertainment.
I have been in campgrounds a lot over the last 30 years, and I've done that. I've been working on RV and watched somebody backing in over and just laugh. And back in the old days when everybody had manual awnings, watching them get the awning out was always a trip too. Now everybody's got electric awnings, so that fun's gone.
Greg Lynch says, "Hey guys." Hey, Greg Lynch.
Hey.
I'm looking at a 2024 Catalina Trailblazer toy hauler. What's your opinion of Coachman Catalinas? Greg.
Don't have one.
Don't ask the hillbilly. Ask anybody in here.
Yeah, I don't have an opinion.
Yeah. He's not, he works on RVs, but he doesn't like RVs. So
they're all junk.
And the sad thing is, I'm reading, and I don't have an RV because I live with the hillbilly. And I'm reading and I'm seeing on YouTube other channels of how bad the RV industry in the production of the RVs is getting. So I guess it's just like everything else. You've got to be very careful.
Deal with a reputable dealer. Not one of the giant ones that take advantage of everybody.
That have big flags.
Yeah.
Yeah, be very leery of those.
Yeah. Just find yourself a reputable dealer, please.
Yeah. Jerry says put your VIN number on it, your catalytic converter. Yeah. Yeah,
but I mean, if somebody crooked's buying it, what's the VIN number going to do? Because they have to. I know all the scrap yards around here. Anytime you bring scrap in, you have to show them a photo ID, a driver's license. So they write down, we bought this from this dude right here, and here's they make a photocopy of your driver's license, or write down your license number. So just go after the people that are buying the converters from these junkies, and it'll go away.
Pete says that he looks like a noob. I can't stand a crooked RV. And Kevin Kevin Coop says the T-shirt my wife got me that I'm wearing says, "Please forgive me for what I say while I'm backing the RV in." I like that one.
Yeah, Corey,
Corey,
absolutely.
no Camping World. Yeah. That's. I mean, we're saying it on our channel, but I mean, it's said everywhere, and it's really sad.
Yeah.
Kevin,
Any of y'all watch Steve Lato on YouTube?
yeah.
He's been on an RV kick here recently. we've been.
He's a lawyer. If you don't
Yeah.
know who he is,
She doesn't even like his channel, but she's been watching the RV ones.
Yeah, I have. Let's see. Kevin says, I just got on a few minutes ago. Did I miss a big announcement? Well,
Yeah, well, I'm sure there's a lot of people in here that weren't here a little bit ago. Yeah, I got a big announcement, but I can't tell you what it is. we're working on a collaboration live stream with another big channel, and I think it's somebody that y'all will enjoy. And it's probably somebody a lot of you watch anyway. So can't tell you who it is because it's still in the works.
because we don't want to set you up and then nothing ever happens.
Because it's
so
he's busy, we're busy, and we have to try and coordinate. That's tough to do. We've done what 4 or 5 of those. Where the screen split in half and be us on one side and somebody else on the other, and it live streams to both channels at the same time if they have a YouTube channel. It's really cool, but it's just hard to coordinate it, because most of our live streams last around an hour, and for 2 groups of people to carve out an hour at a time at the same time is difficult. So we're trying to put it together. And
you'll know if it hits. If it hits, you're gonna know because it's gonna be advertised. It won't be something that
Greg watches Steve Lato. Yeah, I've been watching Steve for years.
I can't. He got me looking for the $100 bill, and so
y'all always look for the $100 bill. Do you know about the $100 bill?
Yeah, you gotta look for the $100 bill
because Peter watches him too.
No.
We can't tell you who it is.
Nah, we're not going to tell yet. And then he's also working on something else.
Well, hopefully, guy that was in here a little bit ago, he had to leave. Jerry's trying to help me with a sponsorship for the channel. A large, very, very large international company. So hopefully I won't turn you guys off. Because if I get this, I'm going to have to talk about their product a little bit more than I am now. And but it'll be good. It'll be good for us. Be good to the channel. And I hope it'll work out. But that's really iffy right now. But we're working on it.
Yeah. RV industry has great ideas and piss poor quality control. Red, I agree with you, bud.
Yeah,
I agree with you.
Yes, Tony was on Shelburne RV's channel. Yes, he went down there and spent a whole week with Mr. Shelburne learning about basement airs. So Tony's going to start working on basement airs. He says he gets a lot of them in his part of the world. We just don't see many. I might get a call a year or a call every 2 years. And I don't know anything about them, so I just don't do that work. But Tony really enjoys learning new things, and they're building a heck of a business down there in South Carolina. So
if you're in South Carolina and
you need anything,
contact VLRV.
Yeah, northern.
No, they go everywhere.
Well, true.
Yeah, so just
but I think soon. They will have a shop. Probably this year, I would think they're going to have a shop. So they're going to have a place. They're not only going to be doing mobile stuff, but they're going to have a shop where you can bring stuff into. So yeah.
Kevin Coop says, "Stupid me figured out where my chassis battery in Class A was being drained by."
Did you find it? Who's that?
Oh, Kevin. Kevin.
Oh, yeah. What was it? I hate those. I have actually learned not Night Vester. Thanks for
Night
stopping by,
Vester.
man. Appreciate it. I'm assuming you're a man.
Yeah.
Y'all. Thanks for stopping by.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've actually parasitic draw. I've learned a lot by watching um, South Main Auto, got in New York State. He's got a great automotive channel. If you're interested in automotive, watching a mechanic, a really, really good mechanic, do some amazing things. So he's got some good videos on parasitic draw. But I've never found one myself, I don't believe.
Kevin found his, and his infotainment system was on playing music, but the speakers were turned way down and there is no light on the unit. I turned it off and went from 0.25 to 0.005 amps.
Good find, Kevin.
Awesome.
Good find. Yeah. Because I've kind of got lucky, and I may have found a couple of them. But yeah, they're if you don't know how to do it, they can be tough. Eric's great. Ivan. I've never watched Ivan from Pine Hollow. I know Eric talked about him a lot, and I think I went and watched a couple of videos, and they just weren't for me. The British guy that does all the car videos, he's a mechanic or tech, and does all the videos like on Audi and Mercedes and stuff. I can't think of his name right now. I couldn't do him either. But if you got some kind of problem and you're looking to fix it yourself, those guys are a wealth of knowledge. They really are.
Peter Dragon said, after all the YouTube videos about the RV industry right now, I will not be buying a fifth wheel this year. I'll have this Jayco dialed in by the time I buy a new one. Yeah.
They're having a lot. Let's face it, they've been having problems with fifth wheel frames for years now, and they'll tweak it a little bit, fix that part, and something else starts breaking. So I don't know. They need to make it a little bit heavier, make it out of better steel. They probably buying the cheapest Chinese steel they can possibly get and the thinnest steel that they can possibly get. I know they keep trying to make trailers lighter and cheaper. I don't mean they charge you less for them, but they like to make them lighter and cheaper. And they find out, how far they can go. And the way they find out how far they can go is stuff starts breaking. I had a customer a few years ago. I really wished I'd have done a video on it. He had a brand spanking new unit, big old fifth wheel. He'd used it one time, and the frame broke right behind the rear axle. Broke. The rear of the camper was sagging. That's how bad it broke. And called up the dealer, and you got to talk to the manufacturer. Called the manufacturer, and the manufacturer said, because he left here and went out to like North Dakota and come back, used it one time. And the coach manufacturer's like, well, did you go through any construction zones on your way to North Dakota? He's like, well, yeah. He's like, voided the warranty. You went off-roading. No, I didn't go off-roading. I went through a construction zone. Probably dozens of construction zones are considered off-roading. So sorry, no warranty. It's like, seriously? I know there was a lawsuit there, but I wished I could have got a video of that. That was pretty crazy. That's the worst broken frame I'd ever seen on one.
Jerry Olding said, that is why I still have my 1996 Holiday Rambler diesel pusher.
Yeah.
Kevin says, I saw videos on 4 channels where Sumo Springs bent the frames and they were totaled by an insurance company.
What's a Sumo Spring? Is it some kind of upgrade people are doing, or is that something that's
coming on
or is that's something new on these?
Or are you calling them Sumo Springs because they're so strong and they bend them?
Lippert, as far as I know, Lippert is probably building almost all fifth wheel and travel trailer chassis frames for these things. So yeah, Greg, we've talked a lot about that video. So I'm glad you enjoyed it. Seems like everybody enjoyed it.
Not me. Miss Hillbilly didn't watch it.
I enjoyed it. Smelled like money to me.
Red says Greg Lynch is right. I always figured, yeah, I got to fix it now. I'm older. I have to consider how the hell am I going to get rid of it. Okay, Red.
We have to go up, see what Red said.
No. Red said that, but what did Greg say before that? That Red's answering. Anyway, so good.
Huh. Is that really a big problem? Slow down when you see a curve coming. Actual frame.
Wow.
I know they're just having a lot of trouble. But like I say, as far as I know, it was probably almost all Lippert's trailer frames. But yeah, they're getting really bad. I've noticed the frames have gotten much lighter. It's just thinner steel, and it's not as good a quality steel as what they used to make them out of, and it keeps getting thinner and thinner and thinner and thinner. So sad.
I would not build a pole barn out of the I-beams they use.
I wouldn't build nothing out of the I-beams they use. Yeah, they're just terrible. Terrible.
Well, guys, it's been an hour.
Yeah, y'all been awesome, man. I didn't get halfway through. I had 2 pages of stuff to talk about, and I didn't hardly talk about any of it. But you guys were just all up in here doing your business. It was awesome.
Pete does have a question. How often do you see horse trailer RVs with frame issues?
Haven't. Yeah, Red, they're a big expense item.
Hey, Mike.
No, usually. I thought horse trailers were built pretty well. So no, we're not. I haven't seen any horse trailer frame issues, but now we're not in Oklahoma or Texas where every yard's got a horse trailer sitting in it. So we just don't see as many horse trailers as some parts of the country probably do. Kentucky, got a lot of horse trailers, I'm sure.
Virginia.
Yeah. Texas, Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Wyoming. But yeah, we don't see that many. So I'm probably not going to see. I'm not going to see a bunch of issues with horse trailers. I think every horse trailer I've worked on in the last 4.5 years that I've been doing YouTube, I've done a video on. So y'all people have been around for a while. You know how many horse trailers I see. So yeah.
Guys, it has been fun.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for stopping by.
This was an awesome live stream.
We had over 50, which is the most we've ever had. We're
been in the 40s the whole time.
So and y'all been asking questions, enjoyed it.
Yeah.
So
appreciate you guys a whole bunch.
Everybody take care. Don't get the COVID. If you got the COVID, get over the COVID so we can see you next time.
Yeah.
And let's see. Anything? Oh, happy belated Valentine's Day. We did miss that. Yeah.
So hey, thanks. Y'all have a good evening.
Good night, Bill. Good night, everybody.
We will catch you next time.
Yeah, sure will. I don't know who he is. Just came in.